Welcome back to a brand new series. We're playing Firewatch in VR. I'm excited to play this game. I have not played it before, only to do a little bit of testing. It's a kind of text adventure story walking simulator. You get to make a lot of choices, and I'm wondering where that's going to take us and what you guys are going to do. What would you choose? Let's find out in Firewatch. Okay. So we're in a bar right now. Yep. Feeling the music. Bottoms up, gentlemen. Boulder, Colorado, 1975. Okay. Is this like the end of the hippie age? You see Julia. Okay. I see Oh. I had to do the thing. She's about your age, late 20s, laughing with well-dressed professors and grad students from nearby CU Boulder. Alright, let's start again. She's about your age, late 20s, laughing with well-dressed professors and grad students from nearby CU Boulder. You, Henry, are out drinking with your pals. You approach her. You're drunk. So, what's your, major? You slur the word major, and it smells like cause. You give an awkward smile. Evolutionary biology. And I'm a professor. Cool. You reply. What's yours? She asks. She sniffs the toxicology? You got me. Was that a burn? She says, definitely. Worried she hurt your feelings, she asks you if you want to split a cheeseburger. 1 week later, you are Julia's boyfriend. Just like that, folks. Just like that. Got a little backpack there. Aim your dominant hand and press right trigger to use objects. Put that on my back. Heavy old thing, I tell you. Alright, let's go. Is that my ride? It's the only one in the place. Done there. Let's go. You date for over a year. She drives you absolutely nuts. It's great. You move in. You share an apartment near the school with a view of the mountains. You two drink beers out on the deck. You drink beer just about anywhere. Life is good. Julia wants to get a dog. There's a scruffy, undersized beagle. Julia is in love. She wants to bring it with her to class. There's also an intimidating but gentle-eyed German shepherd. Nothing bad could happen to Julia while walking this dog. It's badass. So we could either pick up the beagle, or adopt the shepherd. She's the one that wanted the dog, and she loves the beagle, so I guess we're going for Bucket. Bucket's a good dog, and a week later, you've totally forgotten about the other one. Julia loves him, and you love him too. How sweet. 1979. You talk out on the deck. It's summer, 9:30 p.m., and the heat still radiates off of the high desert. What do you think about kids? She asks. Oh, there's the question. Kids? They're not very smart or good at much. I'm saying if you and I have a couple of little idiots. That would be pretty good. Or one day. Why rush? Hell, that'd be pretty good, I suppose. How long have we known each other? Like, yeah. Great idea, great idea. In that case, we should probably get married. Yeah, I would like that, you say. These kids are going to be screwed up enough. It's probably for the best that their parents are hitched. You say she's absolutely right. There we go. Going for a little walk. Alone. TwoForksVR Trailhead. There's a map there. Blimey. Do we have to walk all the way around that? Two Forks Lookout. Where exactly are we? Can't quite tell. Do not forget to check in. You're in their country. Learn to live with bears. No fireworks, and TwoForksVR Trail is not recommended for inexperienced hikers, and we're going alone. What could possibly go wrong? Looks quite nice though, when you're not looking at a black screen. It's a Thursday night, and Julia is 4 hours late. She doesn't call. You're worried and getting angrier by the minute. She walks in after you've gone to bed. She's not quite drunk, but she's clearly been having a fun time. You fight when she gets between the sheets. You get mad or you ignore her. Well, you never want to go to bed angry. You also don't want to ignore the situation, otherwise it'll get worse. What would you guys do? I think I'm gonna do ignore because of that rule. You never want to go to bed angry, just go to sleep. Go to sleep. You don't touch each other all night. The next day you feel guilty for being so angry and ask her about her evening. That's also a thing, you don't want to argue when you're mad. She says it was great. You hold onto a tiny pill of resentment. True. Alright, you make some coffee and go to work. 1981. What is this, like? This is like the 6th year, right? Julia still likes to draw. She draws plants from her research. She draws all the places you go. She draws you. You pose and flex like He-Man. Or you frolic like a Victoria's Secret model. I think we're gonna go for He-Man. You look awesome. Ooh. Whoa. Alright. A little bit confused there if I was flying. Wow. So I've been walking for quite a while. It's dusk. Yeah. Remember folks, sets in the east. Does it? No, it sets in the west. Oh no. Let's hop over that. Yeah, it goes from right to left, so it sets in the west. We're gonna need to know that, unless we have a compass. Probably have a compass. 1982. During the summers, you and Julia enjoy walking Bucket at night. There's a festival in town. It brings in folks from faraway places. One of them tries to mug you with a knife. Dude. Bucket gets kicked. But, fuck. Dog. That sounds so weird. Julia yells. She gets flustered and has trouble speaking when she is stressed. You confront the attacker. You scare him away or you beat his goddamn face in. How do I scare him away? He's not I don't know, a bear or something. I guess if you fight him, then you might get stabbed. That's never a good idea. I didn't think I could scare him away. Or is this just what's gonna happen? Let's see. I'll scare him away. Boogly. You reach into your pocket like you've got a gun and threaten to kill him. You manage to scare all 3 of you. He runs away. Julia asks to take a different path from that day forward. You say, okay. You don't want to go that way either. From then on, you walk by the river. I'm just imagining that. Alright, 1984. This is like 10 years Actually 9 years. Plans to have kids. Get waylaid by work. Julia gets offered a job at Yale. Yale is in Connecticut, 2,000 miles away. It's a great job, associate department chair. She wants to move. You absolutely do not. Associate department chair. Sounds like a generic job that you could just kind of get anywhere, I guess. Unless it's somewhere that she likes, but that's... Convince her not to take the job or agree if she commutes back and forth. What's 2,000 miles? Sounds like a very long way away, so let's just not do that, because that's not really fair, is it? Imagine if you just took a job in like another country. It's your dream job. That's just not fair, come on. You tell her that this means you two won't have a family. She says that's bullshit. She's totally right. She asks if her taking the job means you won't come with her. You say yes. Again, bullshit. But she decides not to take it. Nice. That's a win, brothers. 1985, Julia is asked to leave Boulder on paid leave after having an episode. She lost it on a collage for borrowing for borrowing books that were impossible to her research. Oh, important to her research. Huh? Oh, a colleague. She lost it on a colleague for borrowing books that were important. Okay, gotcha. Had a little reading moment there. She didn't remember she had happily loaned them to him just 2 days prior. How do you forget that? She was found crying in the stairwell. You say that maybe your guy should talk to someone about it. Or you make a macaroni and drink wine and try to forget about it. Forget about it. I think we should just confront the situation, apologize. I don't know if that's what that one is. Oh right, this is about the episode. Forget the guy that she shouted at. After seeing multiple doctors and having many tests, they're worried that Julia might be suffering from early onset dementia. Oh, hell, so she actually... Okay. She's 41. Running out of time to have kids. You both decide to keep it a secret for now. Oh man. Just chilling here. What we got here? We got a book, a journal. Oh, okay, that's me. Okay, looking good. Bucket is getting older. Julia comments that it's kind of nice because he gets in less trouble around the house. A week later, she goes back to university. And something bad's gonna happen, right? 1987. It's like 12 years later. Julia's affliction gets worse. She can't remember things in class. Her research is in shambles. She drives her car to the next town over for no particular reason and has to be brought home by the police. She's devastated. She's sent home on permanent medical leave. Wow. Some days you get the Julia who calls you a dope and your unborn children little idiots. Other days you get a stranger. She pulls you into bed to make love. After 5 minutes, she goes into a panic, believing her dad is at the door. You tell her family. They are crushed and begin to make trips to and from their home in Australia to visit her. For a while, your friends come by with little things to brighten the day. She gets worse. 1988. A couple of years after that. You spend your days following Julia around the house. You count the seconds between the 2 weekly visits from Daniel, the nurse. He suggests that Julia could live somewhere else, somewhere with 24-hour care. A home. It sits with you for a couple of months. You decide to move her into a full-time care facility, or you are determined to take care of her by yourself. Oh, that is wild. What would you do? If you send her to a care home, then you got like what, 50 years of your life just seeing the person that you love, I don't know, every other day or something. Just trapped. I guess you're just trapped. You have to move on. We haven't even got to that decision yet, but can you get better from dementia? I don't think you can. I think we just have to move her, and it's part of the process of letting go. Yeah. It sounds kind of mean, but this is I mean, it is bad, but how long is that? How long of your life is that? I guess it's just not fair. Alright, let's move on now. We're going for a little walk here to clear our damn heads. Whoa. Oh. Hello, sir. I don't want any trouble. Oh. Alright. Her family agrees with your decision. You find a fantastic place in Boulder and move her there. You see her every day. Then, every other day. This is it, fellas. You go out to the bar with your old friends. It's not the same. You get the feeling that every wife tells her husband, if you ever put me in a home like Henry did, I will cut your balls off. You slowly decide not to see your old friends that much. Hell. 89. Julia's sister Susan moves to Boulder to be close to her. She visits her every day. You go with her some of the time. Susan buys you an old typewriter and urges you to use it if you won't see a therapist. You won't. You always really like Susan. Oh man, I don't like where this is going. Months go by, Bucket dies. Julia doesn't remember him when you tell her. Sometimes it takes her a minute to lock in on you. In the back of your mind, you believe it's because you see her less and less. And seeing her less and less makes you forget you more. Makes her forget you more. You think. Summer is coming and you see an ad in the paper for a job. Man, what would you do if I was in that situation and I had memory loss or whatever, dementia, and everyone just abandoned me, but I guess I wouldn't remember them anyway. Oh man, that's messed up. That's a hard decision. What are you guys doing? Alright, you take it. Like, sending her to that home is letting go. Otherwise, she would still be with me every day, I suppose. I mean, who knows what would have happened. Maybe she had an accident, because she didn't have to care. Alright, so it looks like my new job is the Firewatch. Makes sense, eh? don't have that in England, I don't think, so I mean, never really put two and two together. Man, look at this place. It's big. Let's go. Turn on the old lights. This is a rusty place. What's with all the wood?
Hello,
I guess it's been a...
Tower.
Oh. What's going on? Hold left trigger to activate radio. Right stick.
Hello? Whoever this is?
It's Henry, right?
Yeah.
I'm Delilah.
Yeah, that's what the guy said on the phone.
So, what's wrong with you?
Excuse me?
People take this job to get away from something. So, what's wrong?
What's wrong with you?
Oof.
That's a great idea. Go ahead.
Look, I just hiked for 2 days, so I don't really follow whatever it is you're doing right now.
You take a stab at what's wrong with me.
I need to turn this up a little
Fine, then can I Sleep forever?
Sure, buddy. Okay, now go ahead.
Alright, let's reply. So let's hold in the left one. You've killed 3 ex-husbands. You're rebelling against your mom. Nobody back home can stand you. Yeah.
Okay, you're probably out here because nobody back home can stand you. Which,
Projection.
after this brief introduction, is not a big shock.
Ouch. I'll chalk that up to you being tired and grumpy.
What?
Well,
What
I
are we
better get
chalking
some
you up
sleep
to?
then.
One sec. Now it's my turn.
Okay,
Oh
good
man.
night, bye.
Let's see. I don't know anything about you. I say you got fired from your job and have finally decided to write your novel. That's the sort of bullshit reason you'll find a man out in the woods.
Good night.
Welcome to the job.
Hell. Firewatch day 1, baby.